Hey everybody, it's the Spaceman, and I've landed in your area today. Well, to bring you a box opening, and this is a double box opening. I received a package today. It was in my parcel locker, and then I have a box which is something that has been sitting. You know, you're gonna think this is crazy, but it's been sitting here since May of 2019. The reason why is because I have just recently begun my model railroad project. Well, actually last year in May, and then I couldn't work on it for a while because I had some issues going on and different things. And so now that I'm getting back to it, I had promised the sender that I would do a Yabo when I got to it, so we're going to be opening that, and that's going to be train accessories, or a train, or whatever it is. So the first package is from Pipes and Cigars. Now, it's been a little while since I received a package from Pipes and Cigars, because my finances wouldn't allow it. By the way, I'm smoking a La Famosa Maduro, and it's an inexpensive cigar. I picked it up down here at the La Famosa cigar place, and it is a lounge and humidor and walk-in humidor and all that. Classic place. They sell pipes and everything. It used to be another what would you call it, franchise or of the Edwards Pipe and Tobacco chain. But they changed the name to La Famosa. It was a Lowball Louis too, and at one time. So it's connected to Lowball Louis, and still a nice selection of cigars. Pretty good. But anyway, this is a great cigar, a Maduro. I love Maduros. I like the dark, oily wrapper. I believe it's a Honduran wrapper and fillers, but I'm not quite sure because I really couldn't find any specs online with it. It's pretty decent price. I think it was like $4 or something, or between $4 and $5. So, with no further ado, let's get to this box opening from Pipes and Cigars. Been a little while since I ordered from these guys. Besides our classic packing pillows. Well, let me show you the main reason that I placed this order in the first place. They didn't even send me a catalog. Boy, I'll tell you. Anyway, I wanted a Pipes and Cigars 2020 catalog because I like them. I think they're really cool. And this one, I can smell the tobacco coming from the aroma from the package of tobaccos that I bought in there. I see in December they had, because this won't be going on the wall, some plum pudding. Maybe I will turn to this anyway for a while, even though it's not December. And January, Peterson Flake with a nice pipe. February, cool. And of course, this month, Baracchini. Anyway, I'm not going to go through the whole calendar because just in case you decide to order one of these, I don't want to be the spoiler alert for that. Okay, so we're going to keep that secret. So we're going to place that over here. Strategically place it so nobody sneaks around and looks at the other ones. Like, really? A little leprechaun's gonna come over and look at it. Well, I made some good coffee today. Patriot Roasters made it in my ritual French press, which I had ordered from Amazon. Good price. I think it was like $15-16. Ordered that about a year and a half, a couple years ago. And I'm drinking my coffee out of my OK Corral cup. It is very good. I usually buy, the whole bean, and I bring it home and I grind it in my burr grinder, but this time I had them do it, and it just saved me time. I mean, I just don't always feel like going over there and going through all the processes and clean the grinder out after and this and that and the other. And, I'm just, right now, I'm working on some other stuff, so I'd rather not have to deal with all that. And then we got all this BS here going on. Put hand sanitizer on your hand every time you probably touch something before you can't touch your. You know what? I get these itches at the worst time when I got my hands on something and I can't touch my face. And I said, well, I'll use my sleeve. Well, yeah, I can't do that unless I have a fresh shirt, because I don't know if there's germs on my sleeve. So this is how meticulously anal it can become if you succumb to that. And it's not really necessarily succumbing to that. It's probably just a good idea. Anyway, I got some tobacco here. You say, why do I need tobacco? Well, I wanted to try some, okay? And so I ordered some Russ Tasty Cake. And if my memory serves me correctly, this is an English blend, I believe with some black Cavendish in it, but I don't really remember the specs on it. The exact tobaccos, but it is an English blend, and I've read some good reviews on it, so we'll wow, they got this taped up pretty good. Let's get a little whiff. Very good. It's an English, it comes in one pressed cake, or flake, or whatever you want to call that. So, you could look up the specs on that. Russ Tasty Cake. Let me get out my little iPod here, and we'll look that up as soon as it comes on, and I'll let you know exactly what is in that. Russ Tasty Cake. It should be a promising blend, I would think. See what we got here. Okay, so I got it pulled up here. Russ Tasty Cake. A few years ago, when Russ was still pressing tobaccos himself, he made a new blend based off 10 to Midnight, but with some Perique and Black Cavendish added to it. He had made up a large batch, but for some reason it never wound up being put on the website. When we rediscovered it, samples were passed around the office, and we knew that we had to make it available. In fact, Eric enjoyed it so much, he said we should name it Tasty Cake. There's a limited amount made, so you'll want to get some right away if you love a lot of Kia. So now let's look and see what Pipes and Cigars list this. Well, I don't see this. Okay, here we go. Black Cavendish, Latakia, Oriental, Perique, and Virginia. But it's listed as in English. So we got the Black Cavendish, Latakia, Oriental, Perique, and Virginia. Should be a pretty promising blend there. It smells a little on the mild side, but I would think I'll be good, and I'll be stuffing this in a pipe around the next corner probably, and fire up a bowl and do a review. And here, what do I have? I have another ounce of tobacco I wanted to try out. It's called Russ Bing Cherry. As you know, I got this obsession with cherry tobaccos, right? So we would have to look this one up and see just, it's probably, if I had to guess, I would probably say Black Cavendish, Virginia. Black Cavendish in Virginia is what I would think is in it. It could have burley in it, but let's see what we got here. Russ Bing Cherry. So, Black Cavendish in Virginia. I was right, except I threw in burley there. It's an aromatic. You know, in the description it says, look, I get it. There seem to be too many cherry flavored tobaccos out there, but I went back into the archives and found one that I think a lot of people are going to like. Russ Bing Cherry has more depth and a touch less sweetness than most cherry blends, which is perfect for this week's tobacco of the week. Give it a try because I think you'll enjoy it. This pleasant aromatic is made of bright Virginia and Black Cavendish with a cherry flavor that's not too tangy. So hopefully it's got some good reviews on it. I think it actually does. Yeah. Nice smoke, mild flavor, sweet notes, good flavor, smokes well. I have tiny fruit, big taste. I have tried 6 of Russ's blends so far, back to smoking a pipe after a long layoff, and tried the OTC cherry blends we all know. This is by far the most flavorful and smoothest I've smoked yet. No bite and room note is always mentioned. This is my go-to after work smoke until I discover another of Russ's masterful concoctions to temporarily move it aside. Ordering Falling Leaves today, and we'll keep you posted. Okay, so that will do it for the Pipes and Cigars order. Now we're going to get to a box which was sent to me last May by R.L. Ritchie III. I promised when I opened this I would do it on video, as I am. He's a train guy. He's in model railroads. I just can't seem to get back to mine now with all this crap going on with the this, you know, I don't even want to say the word, okay? You know what I'm talking about. It's the name of a beer, okay? It doesn't come from the beer, but you know, some people used to think it came from the beer, right? If that was the case, a lot more people probably would have been infected. But so, with all that crap going on, you know, it's trying to put some things on the back rails again. Let's see, we got a nice little note here. Oh, I thought we had a note. It's blank. That's okay. So let's see what we got. Oh, wow. I had no idea. He sent me tobacco, and this has been sitting since May. Oh, man. I didn't know he sent me tobacco. It's probably dried out by now. Oh well, he sent me some tobacco, Wilk pipe tobacco, and this is, let's see what it is, what flavors, 71st Street and rum cake. Oh man, sitting since May of last year. I don't think that tobacco is going to be good, but I don't know. I mean, it was in a box that was sealed, but not airtight, obviously. I don't know. Well, we'll have to check it out. So he sent me 2 others here. Might as well tell you what they were. Royal Cherry and I can't read that. I don't know what that says. anyway, sorry about that, Rich. That's a shame. Maybe he told me there was pipe tobacco, and I just, you know, a lot of things that had been going on. But he sent me this train. Wow! Oh my gosh! It's a Conrail, and I love Conrail, and I run Conrail on my other layout, my other model railroad. So this one is going to be an addition. Wow, man, that is really nice, man. Yeah. Conrail. See? HO scale. This is a GP38-2. One of my favorites. Wow. Look at that, man. Hey, that is nice. So that'll be a wonderful thing to look forward to when I begin my railroad, which I still have to build, finish my platform going around the room. And hopefully with this whole crisis that we're going through with this crapola, with the hand sanitizer and the toilet paper being scarce, you know, maybe after that, you know, we get through all this, and hopefully it's not going to cause a shortage with a distributor in Japan for the Atlas track, because I know that I don't know if they get Atlas track from Japan. I know their distributor, or their I believe it was their mold maker, whatever it was, they had to get a new one a few years ago, and so there were no switches or turnouts available for a while. So go figure, right? So now Japan has closed down all the schools, and you know, and so hopefully I'll be able to, when it comes time to get my track, which is not going to be right away anyway, that I'll be able to do that. It'll be available. Here's a note for me. Robert Ritchie. I'm going to have to find something to send to him, railroad wise, when I go pick up all my trains out of storage. I just want to read this. Let's see what this card says here. Thinking of you. Nice card. Okay. It says, Andy, I'm so sorry for your tremendous loss. I am also sorry about Yui's illness, and be well, Robert. Nice, very nice. This is, of course, going back to when my father passed away, and things have just been thrown on the back burner, a lot of things since then. Everything's just, you know, now I'm starting to get back to normal. Just started to get back to normal. Now all this crap's going on, right, with this crisis we got in the country. So hopefully this will get straightened out, and I can get back to my working on my project, my railroad, because I work at a slow pace anyway, and then eventually I can get to putting my layout together. So anyway, thank you so much, Richie, for this. This is really, you went well beyond, you know, you've really outdone yourself with this. This is really nice. This is a really nice gift to give someone. I really appreciate it. And I will certainly, when I am able to find something nice for you, I will come your way. So, to know everything, very, very nice. Thank you so much. So I hope all of you are doing well. And anyway, that's going to be it for the Avo. So I will see you guys in the next video, which I will probably be stuffing my pipe with one of these tobaccos, one of my pipes. and we'll check them out, and I'll do a little review and tasting on it and all that. I'll see you guys around the next corner.